The other day I did a video, Banshee's Quake Augment, that's poor Banshee's Quake Augment, and it was weird because at the very end of that I couldn't use any of her abilities because it host migrated and something went kind of wrong. Now looking back at that, kind of thinking it was related something to do with lag when it rejoined or something. I couldn't even bring my operator here out. It just wouldn't let me use any ability whatsoever. And the mission, I think it failed. I wasn't really sure because my game straight up crashed while the pod was surrounded. Somebody else, second host, decided to leave. It host migrated again. The other player was dead. I was in the middle of doing an ability and I basically, there was that many enemies around. It kind of made my computer crap itself, and it straight up killed the game. So the resources, the credits, the affinity, the reputation, the focus points, everything, mods included, all gone. Including the relics that I had cracked open and the void traces that I'd managed to get. It was the void traces in the prime part I really cared about the most. People have messaged me before, what do I do when this happens? It's kind of annoying. I had all this, I'd done all of these things, and I've been there before. I once upon a time wanted to go past wave 60 in a defense, because in the Heroic and Derelict defense, I couldn't get past wave 60 because my computer couldn't handle all of the graphics from abilities going off and weapons going off, and the way we used to do it, this was before they added lots of other infested enemies, the Brood Mother as an example, before they were added, it was much easier back then, and it was much easier to get to 60 back then, but I would always crash between 56 and 58, and then I just stopped trying. It's one of the reasons I tend to come out about wave 40 for Void Defense missions, or even, and I don't think there is any at the minute, Void Fisher missions. When there's a defense, I'll leave about 20, sometimes 40 if there's a good team, but I'll never go past that simply because the stuff you lose can end up costing you more than the stuff you actually have. Losing it just doesn't seem to be worth it. But after that game crashed the other day, I got this lovely message from the Lisette systems that says items were dropped during your extraction and have been retrieved for you. And bang! That's what I got for opening the first relic during that mission. The resources and everything else may still be gone, yes, but the prime part wasn't. This means that if this system works as it looks like it's intended to, if you make 4 Lith F1 relics to Radiant, because it increases the chance of getting the Fragor Prime part, but then you drop it at 15, but you have that 1 relic left, so you decide to go to 20 because everybody else is saying they're going to go 20 waves either way, and then the game crashes and you lose everything. At least you'll get to keep a hold of that Prime part you've already got from opening the relic, which is actually really useful because that can really be annoying when that happens. That is actually a really decent system. Okay, it may not cover everything, but prime part farming and losing all those prime parts can be more annoying sometimes than losing an Argon crystal or two.